guys all? Welcome back to the show. This is your boy BP, Ryan Harsh, back with you guys for another rumor show here. I got some rumors, man. You guys might not like it, but like I said, it is just rumors. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen there, but I'm going to tell you what, man. Evidently, Edge was hurt. It's taken him a long time to heal. So you do know the rumor was going around that Randy Orton was probably supposed to win the WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre, whether it be in the Hell in a Cell, this upcoming pay-per-view for the WWE, and winning it and probably defending it against Edge come WrestleMania 37. That might not be the case anymore. So Edge is hurt. It's taken a long time for him to heal up. But in that, saying that, Vince McMahon is no longer wanting this match to take place because he is claiming that Edge is a liability. He's been getting hurt in the middle of storylines since he's been back. So now they're talking about maybe bringing him up as a general manager at the draft, whether it be for Raw or SmackDown, and maybe when he gets better, maybe starting something up with someone somewhere down the line, storyline. So evidently, Vince doesn't know if Edge is going to be ready enough to be cleared at WrestleMania for this match. That's why it's totally off the card now. So I don't know.
Oh,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it is. I've heard that too, though. That
Randy Orton's not too happy.
He's hurt, and it's taken him quite a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see Edge being the manager. I actually think he'd be pretty good at it.
Yeah.
I've heard that even right now he's in some type of process of writing storylines or helping out
some kind of producer thing backstage,
like
something. Yeah, right.
So, I mean, that wouldn't be any different in my opinion.
No.
As far as the Orton thing goes, if he can't wrestle Edge, I'd like to see him go to NXT. I mean, I don't think it would be a downgrade.
Apparently,
there's people that are in NXT right now that want to wrestle him. I think he's done everything you could do on Raw and SmackDown. So,
well, apparently Randy Orton is supposed to be getting drafted to SmackDown. I don't know during the draft. I don't know what's going to happen there.
That's what I think.
But I got some more news on Randy here in a minute.
Of course he does.
Vince,
he's always 10 steps ahead.
Right? Yeah, I always said to have something going on. Of course, I get these rumors. Ryan is hearing it for the first time.
Yeah.
It's like you guys are.
Yeah. So the shock and all.
Yeah, so it's real.
Legit.
It's genuine. Ryan doesn't know what's going on.
I don't know. I didn't read it.
So Vince also wants Mandy Rose and Trish Stratus to have a one-on-one match come WrestleMania 37. Because Trish Stratus is very big on Mandy Rose. And of course, Monday night, if you guys see Mandy Rose debut her attire, she wasn't wearing old Trish Stratus attire. So the whole pink and black thing. So evidently, they want these women to go one-on-one or come WrestleMania or end up being a tag team at some point. Trish Stratus has told Vince that she is ready to come back anytime he needs her, not for a full-time, but for a part-time deal, to either tag with Mandy or to have a storyline with Mandy, and this leading up to WrestleMania 37 for a one-on-one match with Mandy Rose. What do you think about that?
I think she can do it either way. I think Trish is still doing something with a clothing line or athletics or something.
Right,
like
I think
that.
some kind of.
I don't know for sure, but I think she is. And she's always been one to be able to get in good shape like that, no problem. I don't know if she'd dye her hair blonde. That would be something.
I'll go back to blonde instead of being right.
Just because they're both blonde, so.
Well, let's see what happens. Because right now, Trish is not blonde right now. She is. I think she does got brown hair.
But I would watch it.
Yeah, that'll be a good match to see
I'd
what
watch
happens.
it, yeah.
Because she does see a good, really good feature in Mandy Rose, and she says she actually sees a lot of herself in Mandy Rose. So they compare Mandy and Trish.
I can see the connection.
Yeah. All right. So now, here's the thing with the whole Roman being the Universal Champion, his storyline coming up, probably starting this week on SmackDown, is going to be against the Fiend, of course. So the Fiend and Roman feud could last until Mania 37 now. is what we're hearing. What I'm hearing. Anyway, where the Fiend will defend the Universal Championship. Okay, now I know he's not the Universal Champion, but this is it. Alexa Bliss is, she's part of this whole new white family thing coming up. So apparently, though, Vince wants Alexa Bliss. Now this is a storyline. Of course, she's going to be part of the white family, but somehow, some way, Alexa Bliss is going to end up flirting and falling in love with Roman Reigns. So this, excuse me, this is a story. I know.
How I feel about it too.
So Alexa is supposedly supposed to be starting a romantic storyline with Roman Reigns, thus being a fake storyline. Well, because we all know Roman's married in real life and got kids, but for TV, it's still supposed to be fake because Alexa's supposed to be trying to play Roman, evidently, and eventually Roman giving in, and them actually having an on TV romantic thing, leading up to Survivor Series. Or sorry, leading up to I think it's Survivor Series. I guess Roman and Alexa's supposed to get married. Is what the storyline is going to get to. All right. So Roman is supposed to be your champion until Survivor Series, and somehow Alexa is going to cost Roman unintentionally on TV. Of course, the Universal title against the Fiend Bray Wyatt. So Bray Wyatt is supposed to hold the title all the way up to WrestleMania 37 now, where Roman Reigns is eventually going to get it back. And of course, the storyline with Alexa and him is not going to be probably upon the last couple months, because eventually Alexa is going to turn away from Roman and be like, you know what, I did this for the Fiend. It was all a big blah blah blah. So you know how the whole Rusev Lana with Bobby Lashley thing played out. Yeah. Basically going to do the same thing, but eventually Alexa's going to go back with the Fiend. But they just want to get a storyline out there where she's going to be, going up to Roman and being like, a romantic connection with Roman. I don't see how it's going to work. Like I said, it's rumors. It could be. It might work. Vince evidently thinks it's going to work because that's what he wants it to happen. I don't know. To bring people back and connect it with SmackDown. That's what his thing is here. So I don't know. What do you think about this whole storyline?
That's a lot. We'll probably have more rumors.
Who knows?
More in this episode.
Yeah.
That I might spill that he might bring up. I got to back the train way up.
Yeah.
But if that is true, or if that does happen, then that to me makes me think that The Rock's out. Like The Rock doesn't want to be at WrestleMania, or can't be because of other obligations.
That's exactly what I'm hearing now.
So then that leaves you with wondering, okay, he's found one Uso brother and he's a tribal leader now, and you're just going to go into something, total 360. I do know that Alexa Bliss is supposed to be on the KO show on Friday Night SmackDown, which when you see this, it won't be that same night. But for us, that's tonight. So I'm really curious to see what happens on that show, whether the Fiend shows up and he fights Kevin Owens.
If someone says the Fiend's name, she's probably going to turn.
Or whatever. That to me just sounds stupid.
It's Vince McMahon. Here you go. This is Vince's ideas.
That just sounds like a total waste.
Yeah.
I would much rather see him, keep going with the Usos and go down that trail.
That's another rumor.
Not that I knew it.
But anyway,
not that I don't want him to fight the Fiend.
Yeah,
I do. I just that way.
That's gonna be a good match.
Really stupid.
That match right there will probably end up taking place. It could take place at Hell in a Cell. That match where Roman might get one over on the Fiend, because this is supposed to last for a few pay-per-views.
If that does,
so I don't see the Fiend winning the Universal title at Hell in a Cell.
Just so he doesn't use 20 chairs and it's red and you can't see.
Yeah, well, I don't see that happening. But somehow the Fiend is supposed to win the title by Survivor Series, or at least by the Royal Rumble. At least by Royal Rumble. And this going on until WrestleMania, because like I said, evidently this Alexa Bliss storyline, this whole marriage storyline is supposed to last a little bit past Royal Rumble, I guess, and since the whole Rock thing might be out now, and stories are changing. I don't know. It's weird. I think it's stupid myself. Like I said, it is just a rumor, but it's been said this is one of Vince's plans. So there you go.
Surprise.
Yeah. Now, next rumor is apparently Randy Orton has told Vince McMahon that he is burnt out with the WWE. He's not like the storyline he was put in. He doesn't. Apparently, he was supposed to win the WWE title, either at Clash of Champions or coming up with the Hell in a Cell. But Vince has a different story. Doesn't want evidently he's told Randy that his winning championship days are now over for right now, and apparently Randy's not too happy. But as you guys do know, he did sign a 5-year deal last November, but he had a knockout clause in it, which means after a year, Randy Orton can leave the WWE. Okay, so here we go. The rumors are starting to fly. I know what you're thinking, and yes, that's what has been rumored. AEW and Randy Orton. I'm seeing it happening. It's probably going to happen pretty soon. I don't see Randy Orton lasting to the Royal Rumble. I think after Survivor Series, I think Randy Orton is going to be jumping ship. That is just a rumor now. Tell me what you guys think. Would Randy Orton make a good addition to AEW? I think he would. It's going to be different, and I don't blame Randy Orton for being pissed off at, of course, storylines and the way Vince has been treating him. So that is a rumor. What do you think about this, man?
Man, see,
Knockout falls.
Wow. I'm just trying to think if he went. See, AEW is starting to get a lot more stars. And if they don't expand their TV shows, which you might have a rumor on that, I don't know. I haven't looked.
Actually, I don't have a rumor on that yet.
but if they don't, that's a lot. That's a lot of mouths to feed.
A lot of star power.
Period of time.
Yeah.
The one thing that the WWE does have is they have 2 shows, so they could afford to do that.
If you want to go and add NXT to that whole deal too.
Yeah, they got that too. So AEW right now has only got 1. So I mean, it would be sweet to see him there. Like I said, that would be a lot of mouths to feed.
Most
Even
definitely.
though I think he would have a lot more fun, being that a lot of the stars there, pretty much write their own story. So him having that type of control, I think he could probably come up with some really
Randy Orton, he come up with some
good
storyline,
storyline.
right?
So.
If he's anything like Chris Jericho, which we know he is, Chris Jericho's a great storyteller. Randy's been around for about 20 years too himself, so he's not no slouch. He knows a lot about the business. Of course, his grandfather, his dad was part of the business. He is a 3rd generation star, but his knockout clause was only for a year, you guys. So he could end up in AEW probably after Survivor Series for sure. But he told Vince McMahon that he wants a new start. He wants to start somewhere else. So evidently it's not going to be WWE, and NXT is part of the WWE. So I'm seeing if he does not go to AEW, Randy might just take a little pay cut and just maybe go to Impact for a couple shows, not make nothing.
In my opinion, I think that would be a huge mistake.
Me too.
Huge mistake.
But I think it'll be AEW for sure. I think all signs are pointing to Randy going to AEW, All Elite Wrestling, after Survivor Series.
Put that in your coffee pot. I'll tell you what.
Something crazy.
Think of the people they have now that he could feud with if he wanted to.
A lot of people. And there's a lot of big boys over there.
Not just somebody writing it down for him.
Right.
Him getting together and actually putting pen to paper and making stuff happen.
Like big boys over. Brian Cage, Randy Orton, Lance Archer, Randy Orton, Brody Lee, Randy Orton. Well, of course, we've seen Luke Harper going against Randy Orton, but this is not Brody Lee. This is a totally different story.
Eddie Kingston, Randy Orton.
You got some good big time players. Maybe you can revisit Jericho and Randy Orton, something special at AEW. So I don't know what's going to happen. There's going to be non-new faces Randy's never faced there either.
Right.
So that'll be some good. They can tell some pretty good stories. How about Kenny Omega, Randy Orton, Adam Page? You know, he got a lot of people there, man, that he could really work with. Speaking of Impact Wrestling, guys, Rob Van Dam is no longer part of Impact Wrestling. His contract did expire, which he really didn't have a contract anyway. He was only working with them part-time anyway, just to kill time until Vince gave him a call back, and Vince has did that. Vince gave him a call back. So Rob Van Dam will be part of the WWE pretty soon because Vince wants him part of the draft coming up for SmackDown. And of course, Vince wants Rob Van Dam, even though he's over the age and he shouldn't probably be doing it, but Rob is still doing it. But he wants him part of the mid-card title speaking. He wants him to feud with Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn. So, what do you think about this match here? So Rob Van Dam coming back, but see,
I've seen a couple of his matches on Impact, and they haven't been that great. To be honest, not that great. Even though
he's not as prime anymore.
Yeah, he's a little up there in age.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel. I used to really, really like Rob Van Dam. And Sami Zayn just drives me nuts. That crap he pulled, that Clash of Champions was clever.
It was clever. It was funny shit.
I was ticked. I was so mad he won because it's not who I picked.
October 9th, SmackDown is going to have their draft starting out.
Is that one of those?
October 9th. So be on the lookout for Rob Van Dam because the rumor is he signed a 3-year contract.
Oh, he already did.
All right, part-time 3-year contract, which of course it's going to be ending in 2023, and that's probably going to end up setting Rob Van Dam into a Hall of Fame.
That I did hear that. Moment. I don't know her name, but the lady that he was connected with
might be signed with NXT. I heard that too.
Was lost her contract too.
Yeah. Both of them. And she might be going to go into Performance Center NXT. Another rumor here is, you guys know Retribution, man. All right. You know that whole storyline is probably going to be ending pretty soon at Survivor Series. But before that happens, the real and true leader is supposed to be coming out. Now rumors are going around that CM Punk is the leader. Other rumors are going around that, of course, the Chief himself, Roman Reigns, is the leader. All rumors are that Triple H is the leader. But see, we don't know. What Vince is not telling you guys is that none of these 3 guys are probably going to be the leader, and Vince is going to go with someone that has never been into WWE until past couple of WrestleManias. He's always been part of WCW. He's a WCW guy through and through. Always been. So the rumor has it that Vince is going to have coming back Sting as the leader of Retribution, which is going to lead to these guys, Retribution, actually breaking up at Survivor Series, maybe. But since Sting is now supposed to be the leader, they might not break up Survivor Series now. Now we're hearing that this is going to go on until WrestleMania 37 because it's rumored that Sting is finally going to get what he wants. Undertaker 1-on-1 versus Sting at WrestleMania. Undertaker putting a stop to Sting and Retribution at WrestleMania, and to have both men retired after WrestleMania. So here you go.
Too little, too late.
That's what I say. This should have happened a long time ago. This should have happened when Sting first signed with WWE. They should have had that match. But no, they wanted him to go get Triple H.
Oh man.
So there you go.
I hope that's not true.
I hope it's not either, but
nothing against Sting or the Undertaker. I love both of them. You give me that match.
Yeah.
5 years ago,
10 years ago.
I'd
be a lot better, I think.
I would have been all over it.
Even the Undertaker's rumored to say that that looks better on paper.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah,
and that right there should tell you.
Yeah,
because that's not a guy that usually passes up anything Vince asks him to do.
But Vince,
when he's telling you,
yeah,
hey,
Maybe
he doesn't. In my opinion, I don't think he ever wants to have another Brock Lesnar or another Goldberg moment. I don't think he ever.
See, that's what I think he's afraid of.
To have a match like that again.
That's what I think he's afraid of. But I don't think he'll necessarily have it with Sting. Sting's not a big guy.
No, but
like Goldberg.
And that retribution thing.
Yeah,
that's a story amongst itself that I think they just really screwed up so bad that right now they're trying to throw darts at a wall.
Vince is doing everything he can.
If he can salvage anything at all.
Because you guys know the whole Crow Sting, the black and white, he's trying to put that to just retribution.
Every week, not every week, but it seems like anytime I turn around, there's somebody either bad talking a member of Retribution, picking on them for what they're wearing, or just nothing but bad
maybe it was
karma.
bad decision. I don't know. Bad booking, maybe. I don't know. But as you guys do know, Sting wasn't always an outsider from WWE. Retribution is claiming to be outsiders. So that's why Vince is trying to put two and two together, try to put Sting with the group, Retribution, to make it look like we got these outsiders coming in, another invasion like back in the day when WCW, when, of course, Shane brought WCW, the whole outsider thing. Now they're trying to rekindle it. Put Sting with Retribution, make it last all out of WrestleMania. Of course, having Taker, maybe even Kane get involved in some way until WrestleMania, and thus setting up a match between Sting and Undertaker to end it all at WrestleMania. Have both guys retire. Even though I think last year the whole AJ Styles match that he had, the Boneyard match, that should be it.
Yeah.
Even Undertaker thinks that should be it. So Undertaker might be right. This might look better on paper than it's going to look better in the ring. I don't think it's going to look good in the ring at all. I don't think it should happen. But knowing Vince, if he has his way, he's going to try to get it to happen. And Taker, he doesn't like to turn down a Vince offer because Vince is like a father figure to him. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I hope if they do this match, I hope that they figure out some way to make both these guys look good. And if they're going to do it, don't do it in a wrestling ring. Do it in a way that you did it like a story mode, like you did with AJ Styles, some kind of boneyard match, some kind of other match. Make it like a little movie thing. Don't make it a regular match because I don't think Sting or Undertaker will look good in the ring, man. Not right now. No. Not together.
No, I don't. This is one rumor you have that I'm not.
Yeah, like I said, these are rumors. So
it's one that I would not like to see.
Right.
Even though the names sound amazing, and they were at one point in time very amazing.
Right.
But at this point in time,
I'm not high on the Retribution Sting thing either. I'm not.
No.
Of course, I'm not really high on Retribution right now anyway, because to me they dropped a couple notches, a couple levels in me. I don't know what they've got going on with that. But anyway, we're going to get right down to the next rumor. Roman is ready to start his new faction, you guys. Probably this week. SmackDown coming up. He's probably going to be starting his new faction, the Bloodline, with the cousins, the Usos. That's coming up. We all know. But I'm hearing that now the Bloodline is not going to probably be the name. It's probably going to be eventually, like we were talking about last week, last rumor. CM Punk is probably going to be in the mix somehow, but I'm thinking Paul Heyman is not going to break away from the Bloodline just yet because they want this whole white thing to run its course. Maybe, I don't know if that's where they're going with it. Maybe till Royal Rumble maybe finish this off. Because if they're ever going to do the whole CM Punk thing with Paul Heyman, then make CM Punk win the Universal title somewhere, somehow, to take it all the way to WrestleMania to go one-on-one against Roman Reigns, if that's the way they're going to do it. But as of right now, Roman is supposed to be his faction, start his faction. Paul Heyman is still supposed to be the manager, but the Bloodline is not supposed to be the name. It's supposed to be the Samoan Dynasty, the new Samoan Dynasty. It's supposed to be the name of the group. But these are not going to be all members. Rumored are going to be Tamina is supposed to be joining her family, along with the Usos' daddy, Rikishi, as their manager, like a J.J. Dillon type of deal out in the ring, along with Paul Heyman. This is what I'm saying. So Paul Heyman's not going to be sticking around too long. Because if Rikishi's going to be out there, this might start some friction. And this might be the way for Paul Heyman to get out of the storyline with Roman to line up with CM Punk or turn on Roman for the Universal Championship. So, and again, but check this out though. Of course, we know that when this faction starts up with Roman Reigns this week, we do know that he's fuming with Bray Wyatt coming up for the next couple months at least. Well, Bray Wyatt's not going to be alone. He's got his family back. Rumored family members. Well, we know Alexa Bliss is probably going to be one of them for sure. All right. Another rumor is his brother, his real brother, Bo Dallas, is supposed to be joining the Wyatt family, along with Lars Sullivan. There you go. That's supposed to be your new Wyatt family members: Lars, Bo, Alexa, Bray, against the bloodline. So I don't know, man. Like I said, these are rumors. Tell me what you guys think about them.
Oh man.
What do you think about that crap?
That's a lot to digest in there too. It's more like you give 2 rumors in one.
Right, that's what it was basically. It's a lot.
That Roman thing, I think from a storyline standpoint, is just stupid because you just had a match where he obliterated, I can't say the word. He tore apart.
Yeah, decimated Jay.
Tore apart. Yeah, his cousin already.
Yeah.
I actually saw a meme. I forget which Rocky it is. I think it's the 3rd one where the Russian beats Apollo Crews and he's holding him and he looks up.
Apollo Creed. Not Creed.
That's it. Apollo something.
Yeah, Apollo.
Whatever.
He's thinking about Raw Crews. Anyway.
Either way,
Yeah.
I don't see how you could have a faction after you just pretty much. I would have much rather saw him use the finger poke of doom, and he just laid down on Sunday.
That's what I thought.
And you had your whole heel factions right from the get go right there. Instead of.
But evidently, since Roman told them to say, you got to say I'm your chief on Clash of Champions, if you guys do remember that. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Jay and Jimmy did say, okay, you're the chief, you're a chief, whatever.
He did.
So there you go. That might be setting up there for
the Wyatt family thing. That just sounds crazy. I mean, I could see that working more than I could a Samoan thing working. Because the Wyatt family, you can pretty much just throw anybody into.
And I guarantee you, Bo Dallas has probably got his beard. He's probably got the whole Wyatt family beard now.
Yeah.
I ain't seen Bo in a while. You already know Lars has a beard.
Yeah, I just keep really hearing that he's supposed to be in NXT. Like, they really want him in NXT.
That's what I thought too, man, but I don't know.
So, we'll see.
Like
we'll
I said,
see on
rumor.
Sunday.
Yeah.
What happens.
Definitely. We're going to see.
Whoever it is definitely supposed to show up at NXT.
Whoever's going to show up at NXT, we're going to see who it is. So evidently, we know it's not the glorious one himself, Rick. Or I'm sorry, not Rick, but of course Bobby Roode, Robert Roode.
Yeah.
No, it's not him. Who is it? Is it Bo Dallas? Is it? I'm hearing fucking Neville. I'm hearing Neville is supposed to be coming back too. I don't know. AEW. I hope not either. I hope he stays with AEW. But you know, he is a former NXT champion.
Hopefully not.
There you go. I don't know. I hope not either, but we'll see what happens.
I have a rumor for you.
What's that?
I have heard, now see, my rumor isn't as detailed, but I did hear that before the pandemic, that James Storm was supposed to be in the WWE.
Yeah.
Unless you have that written down.
No, I have not. But yeah, I did hear that too. But I hope that doesn't happen.
I hope not either. Which to me sounds really stupid because if he was supposed to be in it before it happened, I don't see why he can't be in it right now.
Well, he was only there for, when he did come next to, he was only there for maybe a month and he left.
But I mean, like I said, I don't want him to go.
Yeah.
I hope if he goes anywhere, he goes to AEW. But that was a head scratcher to me. Because I'm reading it, some of it, and I'm thinking, well, if you got a guy like that, and he was supposed to come, why not? You know, I would do everything in my power to get
that
him in
actually
there.
brings me to this point here. This
I
actually brings me to this point. It's not rumor. This is something I'm thinking here. If you guys have been watching AEW, you know the whole storyline between Adam Page and, of course, Kenny Omega. Adam Page is wanting to keep the tag team going. Kenny Omega wants to go to singles match. I'm thinking there's going to be a swerve there. I'm thinking Adam Page is going to get a tag team. But it's not going to be Kenny. They're going to bring in the Cowboy James Storm.
I don't know. I haven't heard it.
I haven't heard that
I
he signed
heard
anything. Yeah.
I know, so
Well, that's
I
why I do. You guys will definitely hear it here on the Rumor Show for sure. Definitely. But I'm thinking that could be.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. And I really hope Pac is not signing with NXT. I hope he stays over there in AEW and not comes back as Neville. We don't want that to happen. But who knows? We'll find out Sunday if Bo Dallas is going to be on NXT or if this rumor is true and he's going to be part of the Wyatt family along with his real brother. We'll see what happens. Of course, with Lars Sullivan and Alexa Bliss. Next and last thing I want to talk about. You guys know the whole Twitch thing, the whole cameo thing. Vince McMahon is totally against it. He don't want nothing to do with it. The stars are not allowed to do it no more. But now evidently they are. But there's a catch. WWE is taking over every superstar's Twitch account and cameo appearance. Therefore, this is saying that Vince McMahon is going to be getting a cut out of everything these stars are doing. So if WWE ain't got their hands or nose inside the Twitch or cameo for his stars, it's not going to happen. He don't want it to happen. Which if I was these WWE superstars and NXT superstars, I'd be like, fuck you, Vince. If you don't like what we're doing, we work for you. If you don't like what we're doing outside of WWE for ourselves to try to make a little more money, then we're going to leave the WWE and you can go screw yourself. And if that does happen, you got a lot of stars in WWE. And what's going to happen with WWE if all these stars leave? That's what needs to happen.
Sure.
This needs to they need to wake Vince's ass up. These stars need a damn, they need to go ahead and make they just need to say, you know what, we're done.
There's quite a few of them that I know that actually have accounts. So
Paige has an account.
Know. She does.
Yeah.
I think AJ does.
Ronda Rousey. She has an account. No, I mean
the New Day members. I think they all do.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of people.
You're gonna
get pretty pissed about it.
Now, can you imagine these WWE superstars going on strike? Well, what's Vince going to do then?
That would be something.
What is Vince going to do then?
That would
man, oh man, that will be the end of WWE. So Vince better wake his ass up real quick.
That almost makes you wonder when they come out with clothing lines. Like I know Randy Orton just came out with his own clothing line. If Vince is going to want to get a piece of that too. Goodness gracious.
Well, it'll be
talk about owning people. Then
Viper clothing. I don't know.
Well, it's called Slither.
Yeah,
I believe his company is called right now.
But anyway, man, that is your rumors for this week. I'm sure next week we'll have some more rumors.
Man.
Crazy rumors.
I love it.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, Ryan has no clue about the rumors until I tell you guys. So you guys both
find out what you do.
Yeah, definitely. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me and Ryan right here on the corner for the Rumor Show. Like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you guys have any ideas or any rumors for you guys that you guys heard that we don't know nothing about, please let us know in the comments, because I'd like to know what you guys are hearing, what's going on around there.
Yeah.
If you hear,
for sure.
And of course, Melina, she's still supposed to be making an appearance sometime this week. Probably maybe on SmackDown this week. Who knows?
Well, the week's almost over.
Yeah. So here,
it's almost got to be now or Sunday.
Maybe it'll be on NXT. Who knows?
Ooh.
I don't know. But anyway,
maybe somebody's valet.
Hey, maybe she'll come out and help Candice LeRae win the NXT Women's Championship.
There you go.
But this is BP right here. This is Ryan. You get me on Facebook on the corner, or at Bill Parsons on my other Facebook. You get Ryan at Ryan Harsh on Facebook. You get Chubbs at Justin Riffle on Facebook. If you got any questions for any of us, let us know, and we'll answer all your questions. If you got a comment about any of these rumors, if you think they're going to be true or not, let us know. Like I said, they are just rumors. It's not factual, but they could happen. He's really excited about the whole Sting and Retribution thing. So there you go.
No. Hopefully that's one that doesn't.
But anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much for joining us right here. We'll see you guys right back here next week for the Wednesday Night Wars and probably more rumors. So we'll see you right here next week on the corner, guys.